talk about women's soccer players. They're the big stars in the States with all the money and the glory of the men. Well, except for the money part, as Hasan Minhaj reports.
Superstar athletes have the life. We're talking cars, jets, even their pet albino tigers get cars. But not all pro athletes are happy with the big bucks. In fact, the women's soccer team is taking legal action because they want more.
Players on the U.S. women's national soccer team say they're being discriminated against because they make less than members of the men's team.
Filed a federal complaint against the U.S. Soccer Federation.
I sat down with 3 members of the U.S. women's soccer team to find out why they're being so greedy.
We're not being greedy. We're just fighting for what's right.
Our contributions to the Federation should be seen as equal to what the men have done.
Fine, whatever. But you need to understand that the men made it to the round of 16 in the World Cup.
Well, we've won 3 World Cups.
Well, they are ranked 30th in the world.
We're ranked number 1.
They play with so much passion.
We have 4 Olympic gold medals.
Humble brags, okay. But how much less could their pay possibly be?
If we win a match, we get $1,300. The men, they get around $17,000.
Whoa.
If the men's team loses, they make $5,000.
5 G's if you lose. Could you imagine having that much money?
Can't really imagine it because we don't get paid anything if we lose.
Maybe that's why you guys don't lose. Silver lining.
Kidding me?
Why don't you guys just pick up second jobs? Uber driving. After your guys' games, surge pricing will definitely be high. Boom, you're driving fans home at 1.5, maybe 2, 3x.
We don't have time to go be an Uber driver. We put in our time to win gold medals for this team.
While the U.S. Soccer Federation has their own interpretation of the pay differences, the bottom line is the women want them to level the playing field. Oh, and they also want them to literally level the playing field. They're constantly forced to play on AstroTurf, even at the World Cup, something that the men's team has never had to do.
They don't play on turf.
Not one game.
Others would argue that the women's soccer team should be grateful just to play. Like Gavin McGinnis. Sure, he looks like an art school dropout with a Shins cover band, but he has his own show and is a Fox News contributor.
Women do earn less in America because they choose to.
Yep, not surprisingly, he thinks the women's lawsuit is a waste of time.
Men's soccer has been getting 10 times the eyeballs.
You know what? I'm gonna let the ladies handle this one.
Well, we actually broke the record for the most
watched
soccer game in the history of America between men or women.
You're playing a man's game by man's rules? This is the way it is in our world. You gotta earn it.
No. We've brought in, what, 17 million this past year?
The men lost $2 million in profit for the Federation this last year.
U.S. men's soccer still gets a lot more enthusiasm. Now, why is that? Is that because men's soccer is more interesting, more exciting?
Gavin, you're down 2-0. You know what? Let me try to help you.
Name 3 U.S. men's soccer players.
Current, we have Bobby Daniels.
Bobby Daniels. Okay, let's check the list. Nope, not a player.
Ziegler Norris.
Also not a player.
And a guy known to everyone as Junebug.
Come on, man. If you're gonna make up fake names, do better than Junebug. If lunatics like this are against the women, who's on their side?
Billie Jean King.
100%.
I mean, she's done so much for women's sports.
Who's that?
Tennis player?
I don't.
Tennis star Billie Jean King has long been campaigning for women's rights.
Damn! Turns out Billie Jean King is a badass tennis player, but also she paved the way for equal pay in tennis when she defeated Bobby Riggs in the 1973 Battle of the Sexes.
Let me get this straight. All you did was defeat a man, and now you have equal pay in tennis. Problem solved.
It wasn't easy peasy, man. When I played Bobby Riggs, that was about social change. Our ratio of prize money was about 8-1, and I think the women's soccer is 4-1. And I know what you're going to say.
Progress.
Improvement.
Yeah.
Improvement's not enough. We're supposed to be so happy if we get 1 crumb. Oh, thank you. I am so grateful. We deserve the cake, the icing, and the cherry on top, too, just like the boys.
So let's put some cleats on you. You play the men, and let's get them ladies paid.
You're missing the point.
Okay. I will play the women.
Do you honestly think you can keep up with the women's soccer players? Seriously.
We will do a battle of the sexes, BJK style, because it worked for tennis.
No.
We'd crush you.
Bobby Riggs was a champion in his sport.
We didn't even know who you were until today.
I played 2 years at AOSO when I was in the 4th grade. and I have also won trophies for effort.
This is definitely a different level than that.
Okay, fine. So the battle of the sexes is a bad idea. What else can we do?
People have to get to know us, so we need to really get behind women, get behind them with money, exposure, give them more commercials.
A commercial! Yes, I can see it now.
You can defy the odds.
I became one of the best players in the world at the age of 17.
You can be great.
I scored a game-winning PK in a World Cup.
You can make history.
We won 3 World Cups and 4 Olympic gold medals.
You can aspire to be less than.
Wait, what did you say?
You can be just as good as any other person, as long as that person doesn't have a penis.
Are you kidding me?
And for all that hard work, you can make 4 times less than a man.
I don't think so.
You can treat us equally.
You can give us grass to play on.
You can pay us what we deserve.
Just
do it.
Please do it.